Hey guys, shooting left here. Doing a product review of the DeSantis, I guess that's how you say it, gun hide, inside the waistband holster. I guess they call it the soft tuck, SOF tuck. This is for my CZ-2075 Rammy. It also fits the Glock 26, the 27, the 33, XDS 45, Walther PPS, the PK380. Smith & Wesson CS9, 990 0L, MP Compact 90 in the 40, Taurus PT111, and the PT140, and the Rammy. And this is basically what it comes in with some instructional stuff on how to hold it, carrying positions, and just some other crap that probably nobody ever reads. But the first impression was it was cheap, and it's $25. It's cheap. I'm not a fan of it, I'll be honest. It just feels really cheap. The leather it's the kind of leather that's going to stink probably once you really wear it and sweat in it. It's already been forming downwards where it just kind of rests against my body. I have seen other ones that have kind of like a separate channel off to the side, so you can actually control the cant. This looks like it just has a height adjustment for how high you want to conceal, wherever you want to conceal. But I mean, it does the trick. It did take a little while. It was stiff when I first started. The trigger barely got into it, and I really had to work it in and just get it in there. And one thing I also don't like about this thing is, I don't know if you can hear it, all that noise. You do hear that while you're wearing it. So if that's an issue for you, it will be an issue. It's just kind of like, let me get up. And yeah, so that doesn't show anything or make you feel weird. And this is for my Rammy safety check for all you safety freaks. But I'll show you that, I mean, it does an okay job. I like to try to carry appendix when I can, because I find it's a little bit better to conceal. A little harder with guys that have a little bit of gut, but this Rammy actually carries really well that I found. Their claim to fame with these DeSantis is that you don't have, it's like a concealable clip, belt clip, that it goes behind the belt and comes around and loops in. So therefore, when you draw, it basically hooks onto the belt loop and basically doesn't come out. Now, the idea that's good. The application is horrible, in my opinion. Because what I found, like if you had some little light like my Smith & Wesson Bodyguard or something like that, it might not be a problem. So, but really, if you can see, it rides on the pants. So you're basically, your pants is what's holding up the gun. So when you're working out, you're doing stuff, and you're constantly bending over, things like that, basically your pants will tend to fall, and then your belt stays where it's at. So you actually, the holster actually drops. So basically, if you're practicing, drawing from concealment, and you get a good grab every time, when you need it, it could be down here, and you could be fumbling for it, and you're screwed. So, and you can hear that, a little bit of that creaking and stuff that goes on. Plus, when it draws, this belt isn't as tight as I would normally have it. Do that. But when you draw, it basically collapses. Like, yeah, that part stays open, but basically closes underneath. So no matter what, you still gotta. Hang on, all that does is slightly start a funnel, but no more than what you would have to just, start it anyways, even if it did close on itself. So my impressions of this is, only get it if it's like one of your few options. Like for me, I'm left-handed, so it can be hard to find left-handed holsters sometimes. But if you have like an odd gun, like the Rammy, which they don't have a lot of options, or something else that's just kind of a rare option, a rare selection that you have, and you just can't find anything, it can be an alternative. Or if you put it in, like if you're doing the Kydex holster. I don't like Kydex, especially for appendix, since I do have a little bit of extra meat there. the leather gives a little more give, so it's more like I'm just carrying the firearm and also a piece of plastic that doesn't give, like when I bend over and stuff like that. But if you are and you're waiting for it to be made, because most of the Kydex places have like a 2 to 3 week, or even more, probably like 4 weeks for them to make them. This could get you by if you really want to carry it in the meantime. Or if you just, granted, I would just go to Walmart and buy a cheap little Uncle Mike's or whatever holster there. If you just wanted a safe kind of holster, just to keep it protected in the safe, and then maybe throw it on. But only get, my final impression is just basically, only get it if you really just need something quick, because they're usually already made, so you ain't got to wait on them. There's other options. I do have a High Noon holster that I just got that I like a lot better. I'll do a review on that probably soon, or if not, probably later today. But yeah, that's the review of the DeSantis inside the waistband holster. I'd probably give this probably a 3, maybe 4 out of like 10, as far as holsters go. So yeah, that's the impression on that. If you guys got any questions or concerns, hit me up, let me know. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks.